There is a dish that shows up on every Southern table during the holidays. It's simple, it's humble, and it carries centuries of history in every bite. Hello, I'm CJ Lester, and this is the story of cornbread dressing. Long before the Pilgrims showed up, Native Americans were already making a dish from cornmeal and herbs. When settlers from Europe came from the South, they brought their ideas of bread stuffing, but there was just one problem. Wheat bread cost too much and was hard to find. So what did? They made do with what they had, and they used plenty of it, which was cornmeal. Cornbread became the foundation of Southern cooking because corn grew everywhere very well down here in the South. It was cheap and it filled you up. It made a better dressing than wheat bread ever could. That crumbly texture that soaks up all that good pan drippings and broth. Now this is where it gets interesting. In the South, we call it dressing, not dressing. Or not stuffing, sorry. Why? Because we baked it in the pan next to the bird instead stuffing it inside. It was safer and it fed more people. And you got those crispy golden edges that we all love. And so by the 1800s, cornbread dressing became the star of Southern holiday tables, especially around Thanksgiving. Every family member had their own recipes passed down from grandmothers and great-grandmothers. Some added oysters that were along from the south or the coast side, and others used sage and onions. And some families swore they had to add sausage to it. So today when we make cornbread dressing, we're keeping alive something that mixes Native American ingredients and European cooking ideas, and now Southern know-how. So today when we make cornbread dressing, we're keeping alive something that mixes Native American ingredients and European cooking ideas and the Southern know-how. It's a dish that tells the story of making do, coming together and creating something good with what they had, and that is worth celebrating. So let's go in the kitchen and make cornbread dressing. Hey everybody, welcome to my and Jenny's kitchen here in Oxford, Georgia. We are here cooking today our post-Thanksgiving meal on Saturday after Thanksgiving because we both had to work overnight, so we're doing our own little thing. So right now we're getting together our dressing, and we're also going to be having deviled eggs, squash casserole, green bean casserole, glazed carrots, pecan pie, and pumpkin pie. And yes, all these are going to be trying to come from a Methodist cookbook that we have. And I have, for me as well, some turkey breasts since my lovely girlfriend is pescatarian. So, right here, instead of chicken broth, we are using this Better Than Bouillon, no chicken base, vegetarian. So we're going to try that out. Hopefully it'll come out good. And we got cornbread over here and biscuits. It's her cornbread recipe, my biscuit recipe. Then we got salt and pepper. How much is that, did they say? So that's 2 tablespoons each of salt and pepper. 3 tablespoons of sage, and 2 tablespoons of poultry seasoning. 8 eggs. We're doubling this recipe, by the way. That's in the cookbook. And then, how many celery?
We doubled that too.
Doubled the celery as well. So we just everything. I'm gonna post everything that's in the original recipe down below, and we're just doubling it, and then all the onions right there, and then the chicken or the non-vegetarian chicken broth right here. So we just put everything together right now. We're about to saute the onions and the celery together, and then we'll show you what everything looks like. We'll be back. Alright, so we got everything mixed up on this. So now we're going to spray the pan real good. We're going to do two. We got two casserole dishes here, so. And then let's begin to pour. Alright. As I was putting this dressing together, gathering all those different ingredients, watching them come together, the Lord brought something to my heart I wanted to share with you. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12 through 14 says, "For just as the body is one, has many members, and all the members of the body, though many, are one body, so it is with Christ. For in one Spirit we are all baptized into one body. Jews are Greeks, and slaves are free, and we all made to drink of one Spirit. For the body does not consist of one members, but many." So thinking about this dressing, what if I only use cornbread, and it wouldn't be dressing? It would just be crumbled cornbread. What if I left out the sage? You would taste something that was missing. Every ingredient mattered. Every ingredient had to be there. That's the body of Christ, my friends. God gave us different gifts, different callings, different stories. Some of us are teachers, and some of us are encouragers, and some of us are helpers and givers. But we are all baptized into one Spirit. We are all part of one family. Just like the dressing needs every ingredient to be complete, the church needs every single one of us. You're not extra, you're not optional, you're essential. Your gifts matters. Your presence matters. The celery is still celery. The sage is still sage. But when they come together, they create something that's greater than any one of them could be alone. That's what happens when in the body of Christ. When we bring our unique gifts together, united in one Spirit, we become something powerful. Something that brings nourishment, comfort to everyone that comes around us. So, wherever you are in your walk of Christ, whatever gift God has given you, bring it to the table. We need each other. And when we come together, different but united, that is when we become what God has already intended us. One body, many parts, all working together for His glory. Thank you, and God bless. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and make sure you have a blessed day. Thank you, and God bless.